Hey everyone, MLive's Brendan Quinn here alongside Michigan football beat writer Nick Baumgarnder following Jim Harbaugh's Monday press conference. Coming off a bye week, coming off all the craziness of the Michigan State ending, Jim Harbaugh kind of said today that they're closing the book on the first half of the season. Moving forward, we got some time with a couple of players afterward. Nick, what if anything was your takeaway about how these guys are actually doing this? Saying that you're closing the book and moving forward is different than being able to get the memory of that loss out of your head.
I mean, I think we'll find out, I guess, on Saturday, and that's really the ultimate test, is how they respond on the field in game time. But I do get the sense that bye, and I thought this last week, that the bye came at a good time for them, considering how that last game ended. They used last week to work, but also they got some rest. And they were told at the beginning of the week that, I think DeMonte Thomas said Harbaugh told them before they went on Tuesday that he's built them too tough to have their hearts broken. That's not going to happen. They're going to go work, and they're going to get better, and that's all that he wants to discuss. They didn't discuss anything else. They just said, we're just going to go work and make sure that never happens again, and move forward. And that's been the thing set by Harbaugh. Whether or not they perform that, we'll see. Right. As you know, they've struggled in the latter months of the last couple seasons. That's been an issue for them. So, that's the big test now, to see if they can finish these next 5 and keep themselves, as long as they have a chance or a percentage of capability of winning a Big Ten title, keep winning games, and that's a carrot that you can chase.
There's 5 games left in this season. Last year they finished 2-3 in the last 5. The year before that they finished 1-4 in the last 5. So yeah, I think the closing stretch. I think this is where they could prove. Is this ready to be a winning program now? Because this is when teams, you have a nice win early. A lot of teams have nice wins early. It's the teams that kind of finish strong. What do you think will be the biggest challenge in actually trying to do that?
I think the biggest challenge will just be it's the longevity of it. It's not even just getting over one game. It's just putting it together for 12 weeks and doing it for every, championships are won in college football in the month of November. And championship teams play their best football in November and then maybe in December or January, depending on what bowl you go to. So the real test is continuing to prepare, in week 8?
Yeah.
Or even week 10, as you did in week 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it was, where it was all fresh and new and everything else. And now as it starts to turn into maybe not dog days, but where things really get tough, where guys get dinged up, guys get tired. You got to be able to fight through that. It's mental fatigue. It's everything else. The former staff could never get that done. That team was poorly prepared and not really mentally tough. I feel like Harbaugh believes this team is the opposite of that. And if that's the case, then they should finish strong. But we'll have to wait and see.
There were a couple of personnel updates on Brian Cole, Drake Johnson. Fill the folks in.
Yeah, he says he expects Drake Johnson to be back. They said that he said that every week for 4 weeks now. But he said actually last week after that radio show that he expects the week of rest and then the extra week to have whatever he was dealing with injury-wise will be cleared up. So they expect to have him back in full. We'll have to wait and see, however. And then Brian Cole, who's been out since I believe the first game or second game with an undisclosed injury, he says he's still some time away. He was asked if a red shirt is possible there, and he says we don't talk about that, which probably means it is.
We don't discuss the concept, so that's not even.
Yeah, that's probably something they discuss after the fact. I think
don't mention the word.
If he's healthy, he'll play. But at this point, you're in week 8.
There's 5 games left. If he's a ways away.
Yeah, depending on I don't know how long away he is. Maybe he's 1 week, maybe he's 4.
Right.
He didn't really give any update, but he won't be back this week. So that's that.
Okay. Well, that's it for today. We'll be back later this week with the new audio version of the Wolverine beat, and that'll be it. Until then, for Nick, I'm Brendan. Thanks for watching.